Hello my beauties! So today we're going to be doing June's favorites, and these are not going to be just beauty products. I have a little bit of, different things to mention and talk about today. First off, I wanted to mention that if there's like an annoying beeping noise, it's probably my fire alarm, and I can hardly personally hear it, but I know it's been going on in some of the other videos I've recorded, and I have you guys, message me and mention that like there's an annoying beeping sound, so I have like super faint music going on in the background. Probably you guys can't even hear it because it's so like low and minimal, but hopefully that kind of helps and masks with the actual fire alarm. So that's that. Second of all, I redid my hair lavender again and I love it. It's been like fading really quickly, but for now, I have a 5-day weekend because it's 4th of July here and I'm not going anywhere because I hate traveling, when there's holidays because hotels are really expensive, flights are always booked. There's like crowds everywhere, and so I'm not really going anywhere this weekend, so I'm gonna just stay home, record, do some reading, and just kind of relax, maybe clean a little bit. And so let's get into my June favorites. And just a heads up, this is going to be another no edits video, and for those of you who have been following me know exactly why, so I'm not even going to talk about it. And so let's get to it. So one take, no edits, let's get started. So first off, I really wanted to shout out to one of my subscribers. I actually got my first fan mail from you guys, actual physical mail, and I just wanted to show off this super beautiful card that I got this week in the mail. It is just gorgeous, and it literally just melted my heart because it's been so inspiring to do this channel and these videos for you guys, and I only do it to help out people, to get their mind off of things, to hopefully keep the positivity and happiness going around, spreading the love. And that's my main goal of this channel, is to just make people happier and make you guys put you guys in a better mood. And so I got this, so shout out to Cindy. I just appreciate this so much, and I want to say thank you to every single one of you guys. I'm actually going to be doing another giveaway video for July tomorrow, so definitely stay tuned for that. And I just couldn't be more appreciative, honestly. It just melts my heart, and it's just amazing. So thank you guys once again, and let's get to it. So for my actual June favorites, I haven't done a favorites video for May, so this is kind of gonna be a May and June favorites video. So first off, I'm not even sure where to start, but since I mentioned my hair, I will go ahead and mention this Living Proof Restorative Mask. I had this in one of my favorite hair product videos, and I absolutely love it. I still use it every week, at least twice a week. And what this is pretty much a conditioning treatment, but it's not super slimy like a conditioner. It's more nourishing, and I feel it hydrates the crap out of your hair. And I feel I always need hydration in my hair, just because I had my ends bleached, blonde, for the color to actually stay in. So this is a magic formula in my opinion. It always helps me. I love to do different hair masks with argan oil or avocado oils, just to nourish the hair. But this one is just absolutely amazing, and I use it every week and I love it. So that has been another favorite of mine, even more recently because of the summer, and it's kind of not humid here in Arizona, so it's been a dry heat, so I feel my hair just needs all the help and moisture it can get. So that's been one of my really high favorites on the list. My next thing, also speaking of moisture, is this The Body Shop Strawberry Body Sorbet. And what this is, it's not a regular lotion. It's really hard to explain, but it's more of a jelly formula. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's kind of a jelly formula. It's not really a regular lotion, but it definitely absorbs really quickly into your skin, and it smells so delicious. It smells like just fresh strawberries, and I'm really picky with my scents, so I'm not super huge into super sweet scents, but this is very this is like faint, but still sweet, but not like overpowering. And it just moisturizes my skin so nicely, and it's not sticky or heavy, and I absolutely love it. So that's what I've been like lotioning up my whole body with the past few weeks, is this guy right here, and I've been loving it. Moving on, speaking of scents, I think I might be able to, I don't know, I feel like I found my next new perfume, because my signature perfume is Viva La Juicy by Juicy Couture. It's one of their, you know, like hot pink bows type of perfume, and I am super picky about my scents, like the way perfumes smell. Like from Juicy Couture, I don't even like most of their scents, but the Viva La Juicy is like beautiful, and I love it. And I actually have a sample size of this one, but I am thinking of getting it, and this is the pink Versace. I don't like a lot of Versace perfume either. Like, I feel like it's a really distinct, you know, scent for me. Like, it can be too sweet, but it can be really like too floral. And this one is absolutely amazing, and I am testing it out like in a sample form right now, because I feel like over a few like days or weeks, I don't know, my senses like change. And even though like I might love a perfume, then it kind of fades away, or like my just senses change, and then it's not as nice. So I always test it out, especially before I invest in like a more expensive perfume bottle. So I've been really loving this one. It's like, it has like the perfect balance of like feminine and sweetness, but a little bit of floral, not too strong and overpowering, and I've been loving this one. So I don't know if you guys are planning on, you know, shopping for perfumes. I know it's really hard to like actually go in the store and smell all of them at the same time, because you get all confused. Check this one out and see if you like it, because I am definitely thinking of investing in a bottle. Next thing I'm gonna talk about, let me see, is, okay, you guys, don't get mad at me. I know I said I'm not gonna give into it, but look at this. Look what I have. So I invested in a spinner. I know I said I wouldn't do it, but it was just so pretty and tempting. Like, look at this. It's like oil spill rainbow of a spinner. It's really heavy and it's fun. I mean, I feel like it's not as helpful as I thought it would be, because, you know, people are like, oh my gosh, it helps with my anxiety a lot, and it is a fidget spinner, so I guess it's great when you're just like sitting there and not having anything to do. But I don't know, I feel like they're slightly overhyped. I don't know, maybe I'm just like not in the right like age group, but then again, like, age is just a number, so it doesn't matter. I feel like a lot of people play with them. And so I've been on the trend, like I just randomly just like go and like spin it. I bought one for my brother too, so he's doing his own thing with his spinner, and this one is really nice. It can keep going and going and going forever. Like, look at that. And it looks really cool on camera because I feel like it kind of skips. So anyways, this could keep going on forever. So that's one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites is my mom actually bought me this locket, and it's a heart locket. It actually kind of matches my vintage ring, but it's a heart locket. So it's a necklace that I've been wearing like almost constantly the past few months, the past few weeks. And it opens up to be like a locket. So you can like have, you know, I think this is for like ashes or whatever else you might want to carry in there, or picture. But I think it's so beautiful, and I love jewelry that's kind of more like vintage looking and unique, and you know, you can't really purchase it anywhere else. So my mom got me that for my birthday, so that was always like awesome to, you know, receive gifts and like have that with me just to like remind me of her. So I've been wearing that like super often. And so next thing, let's see, I have a few like palettes that I've been loving and a few lip products. And then I have one product that didn't really work out for me as well as I would want it to. So let me kind of go over the palettes real quick. For eyeshadow palettes, for work especially, the past few months, few weeks, I've been loving these three palettes. I have so many palettes. Number one, I need to declutter. And then number two, I feel like I need to like rotate a little bit more often, because I usually do that. I usually take out a few palettes on my vanity and then use them and then kind of switch them out. And these are the 3 that I've been using this week or this month. And this first one is by Zoeva. It's like the Cocoa Blend. This is really kind of similar to the palette Queen of Hearts. And it has beautiful, like, warmer shades, and I really love this one. Another one that I just forgot how awesome and good quality it is this Tartelette in Bloom palette, because it has all the beautiful kind of neutral colors, especially when I go to work. I don't do anything like too crazy colored. So this is like an ideal neutral palette in my opinion. Like, it has everything you need, from like the darkest to the lightest setting powders to, you know, beautiful shimmers to really creamy, really nice mattes. And I feel like you can do a lot with this palette, and I've been loving it. Absolutely loving it. And then another one of my like holy grails for forever has been, of course, my Lorac Rose Gold Unzipped palette. And this is what it looks like. And I know I mentioned this palette probably in a few of my other like videos in the past year or so, because this is literally like one of my holy grail palettes. Like, I love the Rose Gold shade, and these, like, the quality of the shadows is amazing, and the shimmers are super phenomenal, and I just love this palette. Like, this probably would be one of the 4 palettes I would take on an island if I was to like pick palettes, like eyeshadow palettes to take with me. This one would be probably one of them. So, oh my gosh, I'm getting hot. It's kind of so hot here. It's already, I don't know, it's about like 11 a.m. and it's probably like 100 already, at least, like Fahrenheit. It's been so crazy. It got up to like 118, almost 120 this past week here. So it's super hot. I don't like it, even though like we have like AC at home, at work, in the car. It's still like you feel the heat, and like I just don't like it. But it's okay. It's almost like July. It is July, honestly, but we're almost to the end of the year, so hopefully it's not going to last that much longer. I don't know. Oh, by the way, shout out to my awesome little alien shirt. Like, how cute is that? I don't know. I just saw this shirt and I got it this past week, and it is so comfortable and soft, and it has a cute little alien on it. I love it. Anyways, back to my favorites. So we went over eyeshadow palettes. Now for face palettes, I've been using these 2 for the most part. I am testing out the new like Urban Decay palette with powders and creams. So I can't really say a lot about that one, but I have been using this one and loving it, and you guys know I've been loving this one. The California blush is top notch. It's actually one of my favorite blushes from Milani, Coral Cove. It's like this beautiful dupe in my opinion, first of all. And second of all, I've been just loving the way like this makes your cheeks like look. It just brightens them and gives you that like natural glow from within, and I absolutely love this blush. So like I feel like this is a perfect dupe for the California blush and this palette and all the bronzers, and I feel like this palette overall is a super great value of a palette. So those are the 2. I almost use this blush on a daily. So these 2 have been like on my vanity, being used every single day. And then there's this Kevyn Aucoin face palette that I got like a while back actually, and it's just been sitting in my box and I kind of forgot about it, and so I've been using it. It's really good quality. The shadows, like the actual like powder shades, are really like pigmented. I love this peachy shade. I don't know if it's the best thing that it's kind of like ombre like this. I know it looks really cool, but it's kind of, you know, difficult to kind of just isolate the blush or the contour or, you know, the bronzer or the highlight. But so far I have been liking it, and so this is the other palette that I've been, you know, using this month. Even though I think this palette was like 60 bucks, and for that price, I don't know if it's worth it, because I feel like there's better like drugstore dupes for it. I'm all about drugstore and like being affordable. So I am looking for awesome like dupes for you guys for this one from the drugstore. So stay tuned. I am planning on doing like a favorites from the drugstore video soon. So that's gonna be lots of fun. And now let's move on. Let me grab Okay, so for lip products, I have a few. I've been usually just wearing nudes like pretty much this whole month. One of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas and actual shade is by Lime Crime, and this is the shade L. And this is like a beautiful, just normal nude, but I love their formula. So let me go ahead and swatch. So this is what it looks like. It's a really nice kind of warm toned nude. I really love it. So that's one of the shades I've been wearing lately. The shade Terra from Jouer. This is honestly my favorite lip product from the whole like Jouer line. From all their actual like liquid lipsticks, this is my favorite shade just because it is so like your lips but better and darker and creamy, and I don't know, I just love this shade. This is my favorite liquid lipstick from Jouer by far. Like if I finish this one, I'm probably gonna get like 2 more because I use this non-stop. I always have it in my purse, and I just really love this beautiful type of shade for the summertime. And then of course, for those of you who know, I do love my lipstick queen, and so I've been wearing the shade Pawn from their Chest collection, and this is another kind of really nice but really comfortable nude. I actually have that on my lips right now. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's just beautiful. It's super creamy, and I just love the formula. I love like liquid, not liquid. I love lipstick queens like formula and lipsticks in general. So that's the 3 kind of lipsticks I've been using. And then for the gloss this month, for the most part, I've been using the Besame Caramel Gloss. I feel like it smells really nice. It's not too like sticky, and it's super glossy. Hold on, where can I swatch? And it's really pigmented, and it gives your lips like a super nice kind of shine without it being too much. Like, do you see the glossiness? But it's still really pigmented. So that has been like my lip kind of tone this month, just because I usually do, you know, kind of lighter makeup in the summertime because of the heat. So I've been loving those. And so those are my lip products. Now for eyes, besides the eyeshadow palettes, I feel like I need to mention this again. I know this has been like raved on and on, but this is the Smoldering Satin, the Metallics glitter, and this is my favorite shade. I have a couple of these, but on the eyes, I pretty much use this every single time I go out because like I can't get over of how pretty it is. Look, that's just one swipe. Like, it is just so like reflective and awesome on your lids with like a smokier eye. You can wear this on its own. I do use like glitter glue underneath it just for it to like stick better. But besides that, this is literally my favorite like eye glitter. And it has been for the past few months. Like, look at that. Like, it's awesome. It's like an eyeshadow with glitter, but the glitter is super like finely milled. So it's just like super reflective and metallic, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I think that is it for my favorites. Now, I also wanted to mention, I ordered the Dose of Colors Lip It Up lipsticks, the satin finishes that kind of look like this. I'm still kind of, you know, using them and testing them out, and I will be doing like a lip swatch with these. I already did like an arm swatch, so you guys can check that video out on my channel. And they actually came with this cute little like makeup bag. So I actually need to repack my makeup into this because it's super cute and I absolutely love it. And it's just like, it has a little kiss, it's golden, and I feel like it's a perfect size for it to like fit all my makeup in here. So I need to go ahead and do that this weekend too. And so I absolutely have been loving that makeup bag. And the one product that really hasn't worked out for me is by Urban Decay, and I know this is gonna suck because this is the Chill Makeup Setting Spray, and this is the cooling and hydrating one. This one was actually on sale on Sephora for like 18 bucks, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love the other Urban Decay All Nighter. Like, this is one of my holy grails setting spray. This and the Scandinavia one, like, I absolutely love it. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe this one is just as good, and let's see. And it was on sale, so I got it. And I'm sad to say, but it's not as good. I mean, I feel like my skin is really weird because it's like I have combination skin, and sometimes it's dry, sometimes it's oily. Like it just depends like what products I use and like, you know, how I take care of my skin, and it's kind of bouncing and all over the place. So this is a cooling and hydrating one, and I feel like it made my makeup a little bit too greasy too fast. Like I was oily like in my T-zone like almost like an hour in wearing this one. So I don't know if I'm gonna be using this one much more. I don't think it like prolonged my actual makeup time. So that's my main, you know, point and concern, and you know, thing that I want for my like setting spray to do is just like prolong the longevity of my makeup. And this one didn't do that, so I just didn't really enjoy it. But I feel like it'd be great for those of you guys who have super dry skin. I feel like this would be perfect, but I do still prefer the all-nighter, and it's not like the worst product, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. So that's the only product that I wanted to mention that wasn't like my favorite and wasn't like too bad, but was kind of like just because of like my skin type. So I just figured I'd mention it. And so that's it, you guys. That is it. I know this is gonna be like a super long video because I'm going on like 20 minutes now. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for my little like chit chat. I know I haven't even been doing my chit chat Fridays just because I can't edit yet, but I will be bringing the back super shortly. And so thank you guys so much. Lots of love from me to you. Have a safe and awesome long weekend, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's giveaway video. So lots of love from me to you. Stay happy, stay positive, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Mwah.